Well, welcome to this interview. Today we are interviewing the wonderful and talented Miss Jameson. Would you like to say hi to your viewers?
Hello to the viewers.
Okay, today we'll be asking you a series of questions about the talent show. For example, how did the talent show all come together?
It started with sign-up sheets. So students were told in form time and in music lessons that the talent show existed, and they had to come and see me at break or lunch times to sign up. They were given a time to come and audition, and they would come and perform in front of myself and a panel of judges. We then selected people to go through to the final.
For your own personal experience, how do you think the auditions went?
I think they went really well. It's really enjoyable being on a panel of judges, hearing students sing, seeing them perform, dancers, magicians, we had rappers, beatboxers, all that type of thing. It's really good because you uncover a lot of hidden talent as well. Pupils that I had no idea were so talented. You get to watch them and it's great, it's really good.
Were there any acts or categories you thought really stood out, like you didn't expect them at all?
I think all the categories that I expected were there. There were more dance groups than I thought there would be, which is really nice, always encouraged. And I like that people go for things other than music, because sometimes I worry that because I'm a music teacher, students think that they can only do music performances. That's not true. The more variety we have, the better. So it's really good that other groups, other categories got involved as well.
Is there anything that you think that your viewers should think about doing next time in the talent show?
No, I think just keep doing what they're doing. I mean, one thing that has been really obvious this year with the acts that have got through to the final, and generally, the more work the acts put in, the more likely it is that they're going to get through. A lot of the acts in the final this year are ones that have been back after schools and rehearsed. They come back to music club at lunchtimes. So just the more work you put in, the more you're going to get out of it.
Why did you make a talent show for the Walthamstow Academy? Did you get an inspiration from anywhere else?
Well, I think we have so many talented students at this school. It's an opportunity for pupils to share their talents with other year groups and with members of staff that may not see them necessarily in that light. So you might have students in subject teach like maths, for example, that where the members of staff would have absolutely no idea if you're a fantastic singer or if you can perform magic tricks or things like that. And I just think it's a great way for pupils to share that type of thing.
Do you think any of the auditions or the people that did audition could become very big at what they're doing right now?
I would like to hope so. I see no reason why not. If they carry on working extremely hard and they take every opportunity that's given to them, then why not?
As you've become a wonderful music teacher right now, when you were younger, did you like performing music, and have you ever performed before when you were younger?
I played the flute. I've been playing since I was about 8 years old, and from when I was about 14 I started entering competitions and things around then as part of a flute trio. So I have done this type of stuff before. It's nerve-wracking, but it's also very rewarding. And I can't remember your question to link my answer back. What was your question again?
We did just ask whether you did it when you were younger.
Yes.
Do you still play the flute right now?
Occasionally, if I need to, not as much as I'd like, but still every now and then.
So like in your spare time?
If I get the chance, yeah.
Okay. So, is there anything you would else like to see people doing around the school for music acts and stuff?
I like that we've got the Agora sessions that have just started, so there'll be another one of those next week where students can go and they can perform and people in the Agora can have a listen to some music and things like that. That's really great. The choir's getting better and better. We now have a bass guitar club, so that should be starting up a bit more. So I think things are progressing really well.
So that wraps up most of our categories for our questions. Is there anything you would like to say to young talents who are nervous to show up to these music competitions?
I'd say step by step. I don't think it's a good idea for students to ever kind of force themselves or try and get other pupils to go straight for entering a talent competition unless they've built up their confidence first. Especially with vocal performances, because often if someone's really, really nervous, it can affect their pitching and affect the tone of the voice, things like that. So I think it is kind of smaller steps. So maybe first perform to your friend, then maybe to a member of staff, like start building it up rather than just going straight for entering competitions, and work hard. Yeah, so that's what I'd say.
And do you think there would be like a Teachers Got Talent, something like that, to like inspire the teachers to start singing?
All teachers have talent here at Walthamstow Academy. We should know that already.
Okay, so that wraps up all of our questions and everything we wanted to know. So that would be goodbye from us and goodbye from our viewers. This was Miss Jameson.